Marriage is a pact two people make to spend 50 years trying to build the kind of family that can last 1,000 generations. So, how do you do that? Well, we've got three different plays in the playbook. The second one is really practical, and you probably heard lots and lots of people talk about the importance of a date night. And it is really important that you are finding ways to experience your relationship with each other. And so this is just one tool, but it's a tool that we have found really valuable and that we practice every week. And so Saturday night, April and I go off on a date night, and we've been doing that for many, many years. And it's been a really important part of our weekly rhythm and our relationship. And so if you guys want to get some of our best tips, and this is from us and friends of ours as well, who we've talked to about like what are the things that really, really have helped you the most in date night. So we've got a free download if you guys want to go to familyteams.com/date. And we're going to send you guys the 7 tips for leveling up your date night. So I wanted April to just pick one of these 7 and we'll kind of talk about it. So which one of these has been helpful for us, you think?
I think side by side, then face to face has been
Okay.
helpful. I think that it's been, I guess I would say seasonally helpful. Like sometimes this is just where we're at. So I feel like where this has been helpful. So what this is, first of all, side by side, then face to face, is doing your date night in such a way where the first thing you do, you're side by side. So maybe you're going for a drive or you're going for a walk or you're sitting on a bench and then your face to face is maybe then going out to dinner or something like that. And this has really helped me because it's oftentimes hard to transition from what I was doing in the day or even like the condition of my own heart is not necessarily like ready for date night or like ready to be vulnerable. Maybe I'm still like I'm upset about something that I didn't realize I was upset about. And it's helpful for me to start the date night by just like not feeling like confrontative or that I have to like if oh this is our one chance to have a date night and if it doesn't go super well then I'm going to ruin it. I'm going to be really upset with myself and I'm going to start a fight. I feel myself starting a fight or something like that just like getting annoyed. And then so I feel like there's something about just being able to sit and not look at each other that I think for both of us this has really helped with just kind of getting our, stuff off our chest and
Yeah.
getting our into the right place, and then we can transition into the place of, like, being able to enjoy each other and have a conversation about something that's different, and sometimes just not even talking, just, like, being together is just a really nice change of pace.
Yeah, 100%. And I would say this is especially important for the guy in the relationship. Oftentimes guys don't even know that they need this. I did not know that I needed this, but if you look at girls getting together, there are some women who get together and it's just like girl time and they're holding each other's hands and are staring into each other's eyes and talking about their deepest things they're thinking about and they just are so connected and immediately intimate. I don't know if you guys noticed, there are no guys who do that hardly at all. Like when we guys get together, we're like at a bar facing something else. We're all staring at a football game. We're all staring at a fire. There's a famous kind of like if when guys get together, they're never like face to face. They're always at an angle. Like even they'll move their chairs so they're not facing each other oftentimes when they're even having lunch or coffee. I find myself doing that all the time. I'm like, I just I I want to get to the place where we're just face to face, but it's really hard to do that right away. Like, and I think that a lot of it is just like I'm trying to process, like you just said, April, like what's going on in my own heart, and sometimes I don't know, and so I just need time. Let's say for us to go for a drive or go for a walk, and then by the time we're kind of through that sort of phase of the date, then we can go and like we can be face to face and talk and like share those things. But yeah, there needs to be a little bit of an easing in to the date night. And so a lot of what we're trying to do, you guys, is in these tips is like it's really important to find ways that tools or practices that will help you do what is the goal of a date night, which is to have an intimate connection, to get to a place where you really are like sharing from your heart with each other. And that that's a process, that's a dance that every marriage has. And if there are things that you're frustrated with each other, you're annoyed with each other, there's just things you need to process and kind of get out of the way before you just know that like, oh, there's just too much you know noise, there's too much undiscussed accounts that we need to like shorten and resolve. We've got to you got to have a way to do that that doesn't sort of blow up the entire date night, right? So you don't get to this nice restaurant or something and you're sitting there face to face and then it's like, okay, now I got this really annoying thing that I have to say and then, wow, that could be really rough. So, I think it's a really helpful practice. So that's one of these 7 tips. So like, again, if you want to jump and grab that, that's a free download. If you guys want to go over to familyteams.com/date and grab that, then head over there and grab those 7 ways to level up your date night.